Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'm gonna up the level with them every time.
I mean what I say, lines on the puck.
Charlo just dropped Lopez with that sweeping right and goes down face first.
It's over. Hey. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, KQKC BOXING NETWORK. And we are about to get busy on hump day. And that's what it is today. All right. I will be your host for the next 2 hours. All right. We got a lot to talk about. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I know you always looking at that thumbnail and saying, wait a minute, KQ, what you talking about? You know, well, I'm going to explain that to y'all. Okay. I'm going to explain it to you. And of course, some going to say, oh, KQ, you hating. Okay, KQ, you didn't. Look, cry me a damn river. All right. Cry me a river. So, but anyway, it's my opinion and everybody has one. And this is that going to be mine. Now, of course, everybody's opinion welcome here. No doubt about it. You know, I support anybody's opinion. You know, I'm not going to block you or nothing like that. Say what you feel and feel what you goddamn say. That's how I look at it. But let's see who all in the building, man. All right. Let's take it all from the top. All right. What's going on, all things? All things right there, man, in the rightful place. What's going on, RP? What's going on, Ray? You good, man? Oh, New Jersey, stand up, baby. Yes, sir. Oh, hey, Tara Hudson is up in here early. All right, what's going on? Eugene Johnson. What's going on, my brother? All right, and salute to you and your brother. All right, is he listening, man? Well, tell him I said hello. All right. Now, who else we got in here? We got Crucial Content Get Back Game, baby. The Shy is rocking. Yes, sir. Oh, we got my man, Josh Sanders is up in here. What's going on? TJ Terrell Jackson is up in here. And yes, that's all we got. Hopefully the viewership will increase expeditiously. But anyway, let's get to it. All right, Gervonta Davis doing his old tricks again. All right. Yeah, we'll do. Okay. Yeah, all right. Clark Bay TV, baby. I see you pulling up the rear, baby. What's going on with you? 600 said, what it do, baby? What it do? Now, of course, Gervonta Davis, he doing his old tricks again. You know, he's tweeting and he's deleting. He's tweeting and he's deleting. Well, he has something to say about Bud Crawford with his win. And now I don't agree with it. I told you, I call it down the middle. I told you I ain't no biased dude. If I rock with you, I rock with you. If you don't do something right, I'm going to say it. Gervonta Davis, he should have kept his damn mouth closed. All right? I'm sorry. I got to be honest with you. Because he's saying that Bud Crawford fans are deriding. Now, don't know who he's talking about. Don't know who he's talking about anybody specific. But let him have his moment, Tank. Let him have his moment. Okay? Don't be like that. Okay? Because we know a lot of people didn't like that move you made with Jake Paul. So, I mean, you sound like you hate him. You know, and no, don't give them that satisfaction. Because that's all they want to hear. You say something and they take it and run away with it. You know how these soft ass guys on YouTube, you know, these beta males, I'll call them. So don't do that, dude. Don't do that. That ain't cool. And that don't look right. Because you're a fighter too. Now, I know you don't give a shit about the belts and stuff like that. But he do. He care about the belts. Now, I rock with you, but I don't rock with that shit. Okay? Let that man have his moment at the age of 38 years of fucking age. He's a 3-time undisputed goddamn champion. So don't do that. Don't do that. Because they're going to come for your goddamn head next. And guess what? You're going to be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm sorry. I got to call it like I see it, y'all. I'm sorry. You know? EB sweat a lot. He said, I agree, KQKC. Yes. Yes, man. You know, no, don't do that, dude. You know? See, you can delete it all you want to. It's already out there. You know, they people to do that shit like that. Screenshot it just like that. How you think I found out? From somebody else. So don't do that, man. Don't do that. Now, what's going on, AK baby? What's going on? What to do with you, baby? My man, Slick Rick is up in here. What's going on, Derek Gable? I see you, baby. All right, you good? Yeah, on Fanon, they said Bud is the Robert Horry of boxing. Listen, let me say this, okay? Then I'm gonna get to another subject. Y'all stop that shit, okay? Bud Crawford, he did everything a fighter's supposed to do. No doubt about that. There's nothing else for him to prove. He did everything. But it's a difference. It's a difference in the face of boxing and a goddamn good-ass fighter that did everything and got all the accolades. But see, it's another thing in boxing called the business side. Okay? Neo Love, what's going on? No notifications again. I know. I contact YouTube. But keep in mind, everybody, I come on at 11 o'clock every damn day. All right? Every day I come on. Now, it's a difference, okay? The face of boxing and being at the right place, like you said, at the right time, making the fights, getting them done. Now, Bud is not the face of boxing. Face of boxing consists of a big fan base. He doesn't have a big fan base. When somebody talk to me and say, oh, you got a YouTube page? What you talk about? I say boxing. Oh, that little tank something else. That little tank, that little short dude something else. Oh man. Hey, that damn Mexican something else. What's his name? I said, you talking about Canelo? Yeah, that Mexican something else. That's the face of boxing. When you're able to put asses in the seat. When you're able to break records at the gate. That's the face of boxing. See, it's a business side. It's a damn great Hall of Famer side. All right? Now, when you put both of them together, yes. But Terrence is not the face of boxing. I'm sorry. Now, I give him all the credit in the world. Yes. But see, it's what you do outside the ring that counts too. What did I tell y'all a long time ago? The Bulls, Michael Jordan, they were 6-time champions, 5-time at that time. Yes, they did that thing on the court. But outside the court, Michael Jordan said, hey, look here, baby. We got to be not only champions on the court, but outside the court too. First of all, here go my tailor. Everybody suit up. Everybody wear a suit to and from the game. I want everybody suited up, except for John Paxson. He would never wear one. Don't know why. But anyway, and we're going to do charity work. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to pack them in. And that's what they did. So you got to be careful calling people the this and that. Y'all weren't even born when the real champions were there. Now, it's okay to say he's a great fighter in this era. Yes. But face of boxing, no. Y'all know Bud didn't sell, never could. Now, you can't blame Top Rank. Bob Arum said, and I quote and unquote, I could have had a house in Beverly Hills. Because I always lose when he's fighting. Come on now. Yes, of course. No, nobody give Ford credit. No, nobody give Ford credit. Who all has the belts at 160 besides Janabak? No, Jamal don't have no belt up there. Jamal's still up there. I don't know right offhand. Because 154 I've been keeping track of, and 147. 160 is kind of dormant right now, but I've been keeping track of 168, 154. So I can't tell you what offhand. But Janabak is not really no threat. He's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. But it's a difference. It's a big difference in the face of boxing. Now I knew this was gonna happen. Now everybody think Bud Crawford is fucking Superman. Everybody think Bud Crawford, he did what he's supposed to do. You got to give him credit. OJ, Laura and Carlos Adamas had belts at 160. Oh, okay. You know what? I forgot about Laura. Damn it. He's old too. He won't have it long. Now, Carlos Adamas, I forgot about his ass. Even though, he lost, but I forgot about Laura. Damn, is he still fighting? How come he's still holding that belt? Man. Okay. I didn't even know that, Rick. Good to know, man. I didn't even know that. I really didn't. I didn't even know that. I forgot about Laura. Damn. Now, I'm going to tell you, for the record, I think Laura beat Canelo when he fought. Just for the record. I know it's a long time ago. I just thought I'd throw it out there. But Laura was a good fighter, and I'm surprised he's still holding a belt. I forgot all about the dude, for real. I mean, he doesn't do, I know he's not, well, the last time I seen him fight, I forgot what that was, 2 years ago, maybe, something like that. Well, he wasn't doing a lot of lateral movement anymore. Okay. He just, stand there in the pocket, straight left, pop out, pop out, pop out. No using that ring, generalship, none of that. He stand there now because he's older, and he just pop off that 1-2, 1-2, bam. But listen, I don't want people to start hating, All right, 100% KQ. You got to go. Hey, okay, good. All right, have a good one, bro. All right. Yeah, son, Eugene, he's at the doctor. So, but yeah, I don't want people to start hating on Bud like that. Okay? Because I got to give him the credit too. But let's not get carried away. Okay? Now, I'm not a Bud fan, and I'm still giving him the credit, and I'm still saying that ain't right for Tank to do that. Let that man enjoy his success. But now we gotta talk about the real for real shit. Now, okay, of course, Bud probably gonna be celebrating too next week. But y'all know, I know, ain't nobody give a shit about the belts no more. Shakur used to talk about he want to be great, he want this and that. Now he only care about the money too. Tank Ben said he didn't want it. Now we got Shakur. He don't care about the belts. A lot of fighters now, Turki, everybody, they want that money. They want the dollars. Now, of course, Bud can ask for $100 million next time he fights. Because now they talking about rematch. And I'm going to tell you something. Just like I said on that, I think I put on a thumbnail or something, whatever. That Turki, watch him. Watch him, Bud Crawford. He's looking and searching how he can stick it to your ass. How he can take them belts off of your ass and give them to Shiraz or whatever, or one of his homeboys. Because he don't want you to succeed. He didn't want you to win. And let me tell you why. All right? Now, he said, Tank took that email belt. No, he didn't take it. They gave it to him. He didn't care about no belts. He don't care about no belts. You know, I mean, he might have took it or whatever. But he don't care about no belt. Shit. If he want to, he get around. The Ward said it the best. The belts don't mean nothing no more. He said he looked at his belt the other day. They all peeling off. They all coming off. You know, it ain't real gold. You know, but anyway, still in all, Turkey don't want this guy, Terence Crawford, because see, in Turkey mind, everybody else in mind except for Terence Crawford and his team. How can you market this guy? How can you market a 38-year-old that got all the belts, everything, and really don't sell? I saw something in a magazine article. It said Terence Crawford did such and such. No, he did not. That was Canelo fan base. Y'all stop that shit. Y'all lying already. Y'all can't be honest if it slapped your ass in the head. Y'all know damn well Bud never sold a top rank, and after that, he ain't sold. I mean, he never did a pay-per-view, but maybe one time. Y'all got to stop all this lying and shit because you're a fanboy or you're a fan. Hell no. I'm not going to do that. You know you'll always get the truth from me. So, now, you can mean to tell me Bud going to wait till he's 38 years old and start now and get fans? No. Yes, he changed his 2-time undisputed to 3 times, but he didn't change his personality. Shit, goddamn. Really? Man. So, we got to be honest with ourselves. Yes, he did a great job inside the ring. He's a goddamn man. He's a monster in that ring. Hell yeah. But when it comes to selling them tickets, no. No. ESPN, that's all he stayed on. No. No pay-per-view. Could have had a house in Beverly Hills. Could have did this and that. Y'all remember that, huh? Y'all remember those, right? Do I have to bring them up? Do I have to bring up the receipts? What's up, Jermaine? 419. Where you been, bro? Salute, OG. I know I'm late, but Crawford made me a believer with his mean, arrogant ass. That's what I just said. I said he did his thing in the ring, but he still cannot sell. You think because what he did Saturday, he gonna have a different personality? He gonna be all joyful and this and that? No. Hell no. So y'all stop saying every goddamn thing about Terence Crawford. Oh, he just no. He's a 3-time undisputed champion that kicked Canelo ass last Saturday night, and you got to give him credit. But as far as saying he's the face of boxing, goddamn, he couldn't sell a ticket if he beat him in the ass or he shitted it out. All right, man. He's a bad boy, AK. He's a bad boy, man. That's why I asked Knockout Boxing why he can't sell. What is the problem? I know what the problem is. I was trying to get him to answer it. He's just not a likable guy. Okay? Now, that's on whoever don't like him. That's on them. Or why they don't like him. But don't give me that shit talking about he's the face of boxing. That's a damn lie. And I tell anybody they got a problem with it. Why I think he's not the face of boxing. And what I think the definition of face of boxing is. They got a problem with that? Oh, well. We know what the face of boxing is. You know what? Matter of fact, Canelo lost to Bud Crawford. I ain't gonna say he got beat down. I ain't gonna say all that. But he lost. But guess what? He's still the face of boxing. Yeah. Because next time he fights, he's still going to pack it in. Watch. All right? Just watch and see. Now, this man Man, this might mess with your head for a minute. Okay? But, Canelo, that was a real fight. That was a real fight. That goes on their record. They did 41 million. The women did more than that. And Jake Paul and Tyson did more than that. How much you think Gervonta Davis and Paul gonna do? That's not a real fight. That's an exhibition. So what you think? You think they'll do way better than that? Or less than that? See, that's what I mean. The face of boxing. See, you can't put those two together. He got all the accolades, but he just can't sell. All right? So, there you go. No, that's not the largest gate in history. No, it's not. Okay? Hell, the UK do more than that. So let's not get carried away. Not in boxing history. No. All right? UK fill up football stadiums, baby, way bigger than that. Soccer stadiums, all the time. In boxing. You can't be man, how many was that Anthony Joshua on fight? What they call that big place over there in the UK? Come on, somebody help me out. What they call that big place over in the UK? Yeah. Anyway, but see, and don't blame Crawford. That's all Canelo people. All right, that was a pro Canelo fan base. All right, he took part in it. Yes, he was the opponent. Yes, but he didn't have nothing to do with that crowd. No, they love Canelo ass. He has a country behind him. All right, William Stadium. That's it, Wimbledon. Right. After Johnson packed that bitch out. Give me a break. Third highest, man. Y'all getting carried away now. We told y'all, don't do that. Don't do that. Just keep it honest. Just keep it honest. Man. Now, I'm going to move back, and I'm going to go back onto that and some more things, okay? Now, excuse me? You are speaking from the internet, and look, I don't give a shit. You was there or not. I know the numbers. The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. He did 41 goddamn million. They said it. They self. Netflix. The numbers don't lie in Wimbledon. I don't have to be goddamn at the fight to see that. You might have thought it was old, loud, and shit. I've been to a crowd bigger than that. Give me a break. I mean, see, that's why a lot of y'all should have finished school. A lot of y'all should have finished school and got y'all degrees. Because you got to know your history. You got to know your history. That wasn't the biggest crowd in the sport of boxing. No, it was not. Okay? And it don't have to be sitting in a goddamn seat to see that it wasn't. Okay? God damn. Now, I'm going to get back to that. But I got to talk about this. Y'all know I'm dying to talk about this. My man AB. Adrien the Problem Broner. Man, oh man, oh man. It is what it is. He got kicked off the show because he kept talking about that woman, Stack Baby, if y'all know who that is. Cameron got mad. Cameron got pissed. He said, look here, my man. I told you not to say that again. I told you not to say nothing again. So he said, look here, I'm going to give you a little money. I'm going to pay you. He got his bag out. He counted it out. He got up and paid him, gave him a hug. Hey, you got to go. You got to go. Adrien Broner was loaded in a mug. AB was drunk as a skunk. But I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. All right? I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. AB, yeah, he's a wild boy. He's a wild boy, man, oh man. He's a wild boy, man, oh man. Now, let me show you. Let me share my screen with you. Now, let me say this before I show you. Yeah, here we go. Bud buddies are about to be unbearable. Man, want to hear the quitter? This man's trying to tell me, right, that no, that was the third biggest crowd in history. No, it was not. That's what Netflix has done, right? Hold on. I went over this the other day. Hold on. Mike Tyson did 125 million. Mike Tyson retired how long ago? How long ago? Okay, all right. And Jay Paul, he's a YouTuber, amateur, right? Then you're talking about two women that did 74 million. Then you're talking about the face of boxing that did only 41 million. That's only Netflix. That's not the world, okay? That's why I say you got to learn, all right? You got to learn, because Netflix ain't gonna lie. Because Netflix didn't even want that fight there. Netflix was trying to get them to get a fight there, and they turned Netflix down. So Netflix said, no, okay, well, fuck you, right? Then Turkey paid them extra money. I don't trust nothing Turkey do. He lies in Ring Magazine. He lies everything. So I would never repeat nothing Turkey says. Don't nobody repeat nothing Turkey said to me, because he's a big ass liar. All right. Now, if Netflix didn't come out with these numbers, then I won't believe shit Turkey said. I've seen all them empty seats in that bitch. All right. Let's not get carried away. I told y'all don't do that shit when Bud won. I told y'all that. But y'all so fucking fanned out that y'all gonna sit there and fucking lie. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit to that man. Give that man his credit, yes. But don't overblow it. Don't overblow it. Shit. Damn. Now, back to Adrien Broner. A-B. What's wrong with you, dude? Adrien Broner, what's wrong, dude? Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. And it's sad, too, because AB was a good fighter. He was. All right, let me go. Let me see. Let me see the kind of old man share my screen. All right, okay, I got it that time. Okay, all right, here we go. This is Adrien Broner on It Is What It Is with Cameron and Mace. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, let me play it for you.
My bad, bro. You're amazing.
All right, hey, we gonna have to ask you to go, my nigga. I mean, I have to ask you to go, man. I'm gonna pay you for your time, for being here. I appreciate you. I love you, my nigga.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't. I asked you the first time. I don't have no problems with you, but I'm gonna pay you for your time. But you can't violate, bro. I told you that.
I'm not, though. I'm not.
Nah, I told you niggas boyfriends are here. You know when my
shit, my bad, bro. My bad.
Nah. But I appreciate your time.
It's me.
Nah, I mean, well, if you want to wait for us outside, you could, but I'm not gonna sit in and not value your time neither.
That's why I love you, Cam. You a good nigga, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Man.
You want to wait for me, you could, but I appreciate it, bro. You gotta step out.
They put his ass off the show.
Yeah, no problem.
Take your ass on, AB. And your pants and your underwear showing. Nigga, pull your pants up.
Yeah, bro. You're amazing.
All right, hey, we gonna have to ask you to go, my nigga. I mean, I have to ask you to go, man. I'm gonna pay you for your time, for being here. I appreciate you. But But I love you, my nigga.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't. Actually, the first time, I don't have no problems with you. But I'm gonna pay you for your time. But you can't violate, bro. I told you that.
I'm not, though. I'm not.
Nah, I told you niggas boyfriends in here. You know when my brother know that.
My bad, bro. My bad.
Nah. But I appreciate your time.
It's me.
Nah, well, if you want to wait for us outside, you could. But I'm not gonna sit in and not value your time neither.
That's why I love you, Cam. You a good nigga, man.
I'm embarrassed for this dude. I'm embarrassed for him. I don't know why. That is so embarrassing.
You want to wait for me? You could, but I appreciate it, bro. You gotta jump out.
You're too old to have your pants hanging down, dude.
Yeah, no problem.
You cut that damn Jewish beard off. Oh, my. Man, oh, man. Wow. Oh, where y'all go? Man, where y'all go? Shit. There, where y'all go? Hey, where y'all go? Okay, hold on. Man, there you go. Man. Man, AB was so drunk, man. You know, and it's not funny. It's not funny. It's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate that his career is gone. His career is just kaput. You know? Yeah, AB is done in boxing, OJ. Yeah, you know, it's no coming back. If he tries to come, Don King is pissed at him right now. He's supposed to have a fight coming up on Don King card, you know. And you do this, dude, you know, and I don't know. I don't know what to say. You know, hey, what's that rolling with the punches, baby? What's going on? Yeah, stop sagging, AB. Gotta say them getting drunk for the end of the night. Man, I don't know what happened. Juan P, what's good, baby? All right, what's happening? All right, Don King mad as hell. Yeah, Don King mad. It's just a matter of time. Don King just trying to keep him, you know, a black man. He's trying to keep him, you know, with a little money in his pocket. The judge is on his ass. Child support is on him. I mean, all that money, you know, he wasn't Floyd. Floyd had money like that to mess around. AB, you didn't. But I also have to say this. They threw a lot of money at Adrien Broner at a young age. And he didn't know how to handle it. You know, he just didn't know how to handle it. You know, and that's what I think too. He was still out there, you know, partying, having a good time. He didn't live a fighter lifestyle. But Crawford lived a fighter lifestyle. He didn't smoke. He didn't drink. Floyd didn't smoke. He didn't drink. Floyd would go out there to the girls' club and won't touch a drink. Floyd, when he fought Manny Pacquiao, he had Rick Ross over his house buying nothing but champagne, bottles, everything, but he did not drink. So, you know, you can't do that and live that type of lifestyle. You know? And now, you know, I feel bad for him. At first, you know, I just didn't like the dude. But now I feel bad for him. You know, I really did. You know? So, no, yeah, well, he told the truth. Yeah, he don't claim that no more. He went on and told the truth. He said he lied on Al and Stephen Espinosa. So he told the truth about that. At least he told the truth. But Al and them, they don't want to mess with him. They don't want to deal with him no more. You know, they don't. Because you lied and stuff and you thought it was funny. I guess, I don't know what he was doing. But he finally told the truth. I'm sorry for lying on Al and all that. But Al ain't planning to put you back in there. Then you got mad at Floyd. You know, because Floyd wouldn't give you an exhibition. You know, so, you know, nah. So, nah. I'm sorry. Oh, that's a male lady. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. So, OG, that was me yesterday at my job. Did they put your ass out too? Huh? Did they pay you to put your ass out too? AB has issues. He needs help. Yeah. Yeah, he does. You know, I think I saw him on internet. What's the internet? Yeah. He was walking with some damn boots on, fur boots on, or something like that. It was fur boots or something. Yeah, he got some problems, man. You know, and it's not Floyd's position to help him. You know, he's a grown ass man. It's his family problem now. You know. Okay. It was. He was doing that on the draws, huh? Wow. Hey, what's up, Raina? What's going on? At least Cam wasn't an asshole about the situation. Yeah, Cam. You know, like you said, you know, he's still my guy. You know, and I'm gonna pay you for your time, and he did. You know, and but that wasn't cool. You know, because he kept on messing with the girls, right? One lady name was Arabia on there. He said, "Man, I'll be your Saudi, right? Trying to say Saudi Arabia, you know." And they laughed about everything, but he just got carried away with Stack Baby too. You know, the other young lady, the host, you know, and Cam said, "Cut it out, man," you know, but he wouldn't do it. And you know what? That's what you're supposed to do. You gotta respect women. And when you start talking, about women in a negative way, in a kind of like an undressing way or whatever, then you ain't trying to do no. You gotta respect women, And he didn't respect them, so he had to go. So let's get on back into it, baby. I thought y'all would like to see that. All right, make sure y'all hit the like button. All right, make sure y'all hit that super chat and cash app. All right. Okay, I appreciate it if y'all do. All right, I thank you all for coming in this morning. But now, let's get back into this. Okay, but I just thought y'all find it interesting because oh my, you had one fighter that died, Ricky Hatton, may he rest in peace, and everybody remember Ricky Hatton, right? Ricky Hatton won the fought Floyd Mayweather at the MGM Grand. Okay, and that MGM Grand was like the UK in that bitch. I mean, it was loud. It was loud in there. I mean, they had that drum, boom, 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 and that was the best fight I've seen Floyd fight. Yeah, Floyd had a brawl. He couldn't box him, but he tried, but he had to brawl him. AB never cared about boxing. He just wanted to be famous. Yeah, Yeah, and then he got a little success, Do you think it was his coach that died, Mike Stafford? Because see, he was in the dressing room with Bud Crawford when he won other night. And he told Bud, "Look, I'm proud of you, man, this and that." He said, he fucked with Bud because Bud came to his coach funeral, Mike Stafford, may he rest in peace. And he said that's why, because he rocked with Earl at first. He didn't rock with Crawford. He didn't rock with Tank and Earl. But now he walked. He worked. He fucked with Terrence. So, but I thought maybe Mike Stafford did that, but he didn't. AB fell off that battle well before he died. AB fell off that battle on that bottle way before he died. Yeah, I thought so. Cause I think Mike Stafford kept on giving him passes. Mike Stafford would never say nothing. I don't understand that. He just let him do, I don't know. Then you have Cunningham. Cunningham can control him, So I don't know. Mike Stafford, he was running on Christmas. And I said, oh, man, hey, be into it, man. He's running on Christmas, man. He trying to get in shape, all for not. AB been had issues before this coach. Yeah, his coach start messing with him too. Yeah. That's why I said Mike Stan would just say, you know what, this dude is out of control. He ain't gonna never be in control, and just it just wasn't a good move, man. It's sad to see that though. And it is, you know. Madonna said this. Marcus Madonna said he hit harder than Floyd. He can hit hard. He just, once Marco Madonna whooped that ass, he just stopped letting his hands go and everything, So, and I feel kind of bad for him, man. I really do. He had the world was his. Him and Robert Easter, Bunny. They all was in there together. Where Bunny at? Where Bunny at? Oh, he went to jail and all that shit, man. And Bunny was trying to pull away. His father was trying to get him to pull away from AB, but he just couldn't. He had to hit that. He had to hit them clubs, man. He had to hit them clubs. But let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. All right, let's keep going on this show, man. All right, yes, sir. All right, now we got the rematch. The rematch. What's up, J-Man 96, baby? What's going on? AB moved up to 147 too soon. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He should have stayed at 140. He should have stayed at 140. And if he would have stayed at 140, he could have made a bigger difference down there. But he wanted to get up to 147. Floyd was up there. And he just moved up too soon. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, Tank, everybody trying to give him a hand. Tank gave him a lot of money in Florida to gamble with, right? They was in Florida. Tank gave him a whole lot of money. He said he started crying and all that, and Tank, he owed him a lot for introducing him to Floyd, but the dude just blew that money. I would have said, what? Just for me to gamble with? Shit, I'm gonna put this in my bag, but. He blew it all. He blew it all. Man, if I'm broke, man, you give me some, man, I'll be back. I'm going to my room and stash that shit, and then get home and pay some bills. Get home, pay some bills, and you know what I mean? Man, but then again, who knows? You could have had all kind of, I ain't gonna even go into it, but it is what it is, y'all. Okay, you can't babysit no fighter, All right, now let's get back into it. A rematch between Canelo and Crawford. All right. Now, I told you all, OG, about to gamble $20 and put the rest away. You damn right. You damn right. Me and my wife went to Vegas. I lost $50. Yup, I'm through. I'm through. Hey, I'm gonna go over here and watch a show or something. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the Hoover Dam, hop this bus and go to the Hoover Dam for a minute. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause I was there in Vegas when they built the Luxor. The Luxor ain't nothing but trash now, but when they first built that pyramid, the Luxor Hotel, right? It was at the other end of the strip there, So I said, oh no. I lost my money. I said, that's it. She stayed there and gambled, I said, No. I'm gonna get on one of these buses, go see a show or something else, do something else. I don't like, I ain't saying I'm cheap, but I think money is needed where it's needed at, and I'm not a gambler, I'm not, yeah, Chris Angels, okay. Yeah, I like that. What's the guy name with the Tigers, the White Tigers? Yeah, I've been going to Vegas a long time. I've been going back and forth to Vegas for a long time. Yeah. Now they made it kid friendly. Now we made it kid friendly where kids can come now and have fun. So yeah. Oh, did you just rewatch the fight? It was born and it was a draw. Oh, did you? Okay. You think it was a draw? You talk about the Canelo and Crawford fight? Okay. I like Bud shady as hell when I lose, OG. Yeah. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say Bud is not the face of boxing. And because just how you say that, a lot of people feel that way. And that's the difference in what he did Saturday and what he does outside the ring, and and things like that. He don't have to like you. He don't. He just got a bad attitude, and I kind of understand why. His mother and stuff like that. But somebody, you said a draw. Man, that was an ass whooping, dude. Yeah, Jose, that was an ass whooping, man. I don't think it was a draw. I mean, Crawford he was perfect that night, basically. I can't say a draw, dude. A draw? I don't think we're no near a draw. You just talking about the Crawford fight, right? Man. I won't say a draw, man. OG, rewatch it. 1-8 was born. Okay, well, when Chance did do a lot of lateral movement, he stayed off the ropes. When he got backed up into the corner, of course he did, do what he had to do to get off the rope out the corner. But then he fight when he had to. He'll box when he had to. So I can't say it. I don't see a draw, dude. I'll go back and watch it, want me to, but I've seen it. I can't see no draw, man. I mean, Bud was perfect. Bud was perfect, man. Yeah, it was a chess match. I will say that for the first couple rounds, maybe the first 3 or 4 rounds, if you want to say that. Is that what you're trying to say? Maybe it was born because it wasn't competitive. Well, that could be also too, because it wasn't very competitive. Bud carried the weight well. He wasn't tired, and he threw in combinations. And what Canelo was doing was throwing one punch at a time. Then he'd walk over, trying to get to the body. Then whoa, and Bud was in southpaw saying, bam, pop, 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 pop. So his hand was just faster. That's all. Just faster. But no, I can't see the draw. Now the judges, they had it closer. But that's the judges. But what I was about to say and about to start is saying this. OG, it was not a classic. Okay. No. I'm not saying it was a classic. Okay. I mean, I thought they was gonna trade, going there and blowing, but Bud did trade for a minute, and then he got out before it got too hot, right? Because you don't want to get hit with something stupid, So both did nothing. They both did nothing. Well, I don't know about that, Jose, man. But, But we gotta give him credit, man, Jose. I think depending on the personal judging criteria, you can see the fight one way or another. Well, let me say this. A lot of judges have certain things they like. Tank is more exciting than Bud. Well, yeah, he is, and most smaller weights are, because they throw more punches. And this is why Fernand don't like small weight classes, because they kind of like, not amateurs, but they throw a lot of punches and stuff. Well, when you're bigger in the heavyweights, not heavyweights, but the heavier weight classes, you say that energy. You don't expel that energy. You don't throw it if you have to. Make them count. Make them miss, make them pay. Damn it. That's what you have to do. And I think Bud, fought a perfect fight. He knew he couldn't knock him out, so he didn't try. He got the win, and he used a lot of lateral movement, and Canelo trying to walk him down. And I think Canelo kind of gave up in around later around 9 and 10. That's what I think. It might have been more. It might have seemed that way because it wasn't competitive. And now I'm about to tell you all that Bud said, okay, he's gonna rematch him. He's gonna rematch him now. But let me tell you this though, before I tell you about this rematch. And like I said, you better watch Turkey, Bud. You better watch Turkey. Because Turkey is up to no damn good, y'all. I'm telling you right now. I feel that way, and I feel strongly that way. Because Turkey didn't want, the wrong guy won. The wrong guy won today. Saturday. The wrong guy won. He threw a rod in the apple cart. Because Canelo has a 4-fight deal. All right? Canelo going to be juiced up. Yes. Now, see, Bud is about to give it all back if it's left up to Turkey. If it's left up to Turkey. You see? Now, Canelo ain't dumb. Canelo, all he need to do for Bud to say yes. And listen, and I ain't saying he doing anything, but Canelo might come in a little bit on different, OG, Turkey said no rematch. Dana White said he wants a real fight. Well, I don't know. But Bud said, yeah, he'll rematch him. No. And so, I don't know. I'll check that out, though. But I was about to say about the rematch, Because Turkey, you better watch him. Because Turkey, he wanted Canelo to win. He got plans for Canelo. Now, the reason why I'm saying this, y'all, because it's going to be hard to market Bud Crawford. It's going to be hard to market, Bud Crawford. Because, because his status as far as, not a big draw. But, he got the belts. He going to keep the belts, he said. Now, as far as David Benavidez, Turkey mentioned him. Bud said he ain't fighting David. David is too tall. And Canelo was just right because he was short instead of just wide and thick. That's all. But he said, no, David is a different type of guy. J.A. Dixon, what's going on, man? Good to see you, bro. So, and I can respect that because David is a monster. And Bud don't even want to try his luck with David. And so now maybe Bud, he's not going back down. Let's get that straight. He's not going back down to 154 at all. So now this is the problem I have. I look at Bud Crawford, everything he has done. All right, Dana and Turkey gonna end their careers for real, blocking a Canelo fight. Oh yeah. Their careers is I told y'all about Turkey. Turkey is something else. Who cares about Dana White? He's an MMA guy. Yeah. Well, he's a boxing guy now, David. He's a boxing guy now. TKO Promotions. That was their first fight. So, but now, you say Dana White hated the fight. Maybe because the right guy didn't win. Because they all wanted Canelo to win. Did you see Turkey face when he went in that ring? He didn't like that Bud won. Dana White sitting there with his mouth out, all miserable and shit. Man, y'all supposed to be non-biased. Y'all supposed to say, hey, man, may the best man win. That's how it's supposed to be. But see, Turkey is just such a big-ass liar. Good for him. Right on, Bud. Put a wrench in that goddamn carburetor, OG, you seen what they reported Bud made? No, he made what? Last time I heard, because I ain't seen nothing today. All right, what they said Bud made? Because see, Turkey don't like to pay nobody in cash. Right? He give you them goddamn crypto coins and all that shit. Ain't nobody want that. Shit. What they say Bud made? Because Canelo, he has a 4-fight deal, $100 million per fight. So you think they mad? Hell yeah, they mad. Because Canelo don't mean nothing no more. In that pace of boxing, that's what they gonna say. They gonna say Canelo was overrated. Overrated. That's what they gonna say. He got beat by a 147-pounder because he only fought at 154 one time. That's what they're gonna say. Yeah, they're gonna start bringing in John Ryder. Why he didn't fight David Benavidez? For 5 years he was his mandatory. Why he didn't fight him? David begged him, but he won't fight him. Why is that? See, they got tired of all the picking and choosing, right? That's what Canelo was doing. Now they're getting tired of it. Well, at least that's what I hear. People saying they're tired of it, and they're glad that Bud won. H-Town, what's going on? H-Town said, he said, Bud is not a dumb dude, bro. He never made it this far in the game to get schooled. That's what I said. Watch it, Bud. Because Turkey is something else. Turkey is something else, and Turkey is up to something. He's up to something. Don't know what it is, though. Don't ever trust them Arabs just saying. Turkey is up to something. No, just Turkey, I'm not going to say all Arabs, but that particular one, we know his history. At least I know his history. So I wouldn't deal with him. I wouldn't deal with him no more. Now, I think he's trying to put Bud Crawford in a trick bag. But like my man H-Town say, man, hey, Bud ain't stupid. They ain't stupid. Bob Aaron, he tried to play Bud, right? He can't sell, Beverly Hills, all that, right? Bud tried to sue him or whatever. I don't know what happened in that case. But Bud did the right thing and got out of Top Rank, and this is the best payday he ever had. Because he wasn't making a lot at Top Rank. It was about 3 or 4 million a fight. Damn, saying is worse than the. I'm not gonna repeat that, H-Town. I'm not gonna repeat that, right? Because I want my channel. That's right. But OJ, who can Crawford fight to get 100 million? Nobody else but Canelo. Now, Dave Benavidez, Turkey is very interested in him. Very interested in him. Well, matter of fact, he got a fight coming up on layaway from PBC. But I don't think Crawford gonna rematch Canelo. I don't know. I don't think so. So, but he got a 4-fight deal. Canelo do. Now Canelo, I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do next. But anyway, this guy Adrien Ross, he bet $1 million on Canelo Alvarez. $1 million. Then he changed his bet. Now, he said, now I quote, he had an inside source that said that Bud was going to win. I say bullshit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't. I just don't believe it. What inside? Turkey didn't want Bud to win. Turkey didn't want Bud to win. He didn't. It was all in the plans, y'all. Bud had a name down at 147. He beat Earl Spence. So therefore, Turkey, he didn't want to put him in there with David Benavidez. And of course, Canelo didn't want it. So the best thing he can fight, He couldn't fight Boots. So he got Canelo. Devin Haney, father Bill Haney, say, hey man, you can fight him, man. Man, you can beat him. And Bud said, no, he's too big. He said, no, man, y'all about the same size. And of course, Bo Mack and Andre Ward. They said Bud been that size all along. He boils down to 147 and 140. Now, does that make him a weight bully? Y'all will call somebody else a weight bully, right? But still in all, he's not the only one. Right, Devin? Right, Devin? He's not the only one. You know? Kilo Rain, what's going on? I'm telling you, Bud, the face of boxing, the GOAT. Okay, see, there you go. I say, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. He's not the face of boxing. He's still not. Okay? Do you realize what the face of boxing means in details? Okay? All right? Face of boxing, you got to have a big fan base. He doesn't have that. You have supposed to sell every time. He doesn't do that. Canelo actually is still the face of boxing. He still got a fan base. He's still going to sell. He's still going to do better probably than Bud. Just out of the way it goes. Tank Davis, he sells. He packed the man every time he fights. They on pay-per-view. Bud only did one pay-per-view. And is it one? Yeah. Earl Spence. Yeah. One pay-per-view. So, no. We can't, no. You can't tell him face of boxing. So, y'all got to stop that. All right? I told y'all that shit other day. Don't do the man like that. All right? Don't do the man like that. The man is big-time undisputed champion. All right? Yes, he is. He's good. He's very great in that damn ring. I give him all the goddamn credit in the world. But I'm not going to call him face of on boxing. Until he pack him in, break records at the ticket sales like Tank and Canelo does. All right? Until he have a fan base bigger than 5 people. You know, don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Most people don't like Bud. You know, I'm just saying. You know, a Bud Cup is not the face. No, it's not. It's not. You have all the belts in the world. But guess what? Canelo's still going to sell better than him. And I hate to say it, but Bob Aaron was right. You know, he is. I mean, but he don't care, probably. You know, he don't care. Now, somebody tell me how much they said he made. Somebody was going to tell me. They said he made how much? What'd you say, Jose? How much you said they said Bud made for the fight? So, I don't know. All right, make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's keep going, man. All right, let's keep going. And hit the super chat or Cash App, y'all. Man, all right, now, Timothy Bradley. And here go Timothy Bradley now, right? Now, he's talking about Shakur now, okay? All right, they reporting 20 million. That's all? I mean, that's all. That's still good, you know. Now he might get, you know, a new era of boxing record and belt don't mean shit. There you go, H-Town. I try to tell these guys that these new guys, they don't give a shit about belts. And it's a sad situation, too. Belts used to mean something, man. They don't care about the belts. They care about that almighty goddamn dollar. That's what they care about. That's what they care about. They don't care about no money. They don't care about that. Man, that's all. Man, look, OJ. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. He said Dana White took the ticket sales. He was lead promoter. Yeah, because he's TKO Promotions. That was their first fight. Legally, I mean, after that first fight. Money is the root of all evil. You damn right. Because these guys is selling their souls to go fight for Turkey. And Turkey is giving them money, but some things he's not paying. Something is not paying. So, you know, man, but yeah, so, but each town said how many likes and followers they have on Instagram. Not very many. I'm very surprised. And Rain Magazine ain't got that many either. You know, yeah, and that's not the real magazine when I grew up on. You know, man, I don't know what's going on with these views, man. Man, YouTube been playing with the views lately. Don't know what it is, right? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like. And another thing, make sure y'all hit that hype. Okay, if you're on your cell phone, hit that hype. Just swipe over, hit hype the video. All right, and then I get more points and it get out there more. All right, it's a new thing YouTube did globally for smaller channels under 500,000. Okay, that's everybody 500,000. You know, but anyway, yeah, just hype the video. Okay, since y'all want to send a super chat or cash out. Okay, all right. Now Tim Bradley. Now here goes Tim Bradley. He believes that Shakur will be the next king of boxing. Not with Eddie Hearn. Not with Eddie Hearn as your promoter. See, this what I get so pissed off at Shakur for. He don't know. And there you go right there, H-Town. Here go another guy don't care about the belts. Shakur used to care about the belts. Now he said he don't care about the belts. So now they're going to say, I want to make the best fights possible. You know, I want to be, you know, yeah, okay. Well, we all know it's a money grab. Okay, we all know it's a money grab. You know, OG, Shakur hasn't even done a pay-per-view that we're trying to say. No, I know. So this is why I keep saying, y'all got to stop that lying shit. Stop putting Bud up there or just saying that he this and that when he's not, and y'all know he's not. Then you got Tim Bradley. You know damn well Shakur is not going to be the king of boxing. Not with that style. Not with that style. Now you talk about boring. That's Shakur. That's boring. That's no hate. That's the honest truth. That's just the way he fights. That's all. And you're going to fight that way, then you got to suffer the consequences that come with it. I'm sorry. That's how it goes. So I know that's your little guys, you know, because all these guys, all these young guys now, for some reason, they like mother hens. They like to click up, right? They like to click up. Because how you going to sit there and say, Keyshawn, I'm not going to never fight him. That's my brother. Yeah, nigga, y'all don't even know Ken. Man, come on, really? That man rolling with the punches, baby. What's going on with that super sticker, baby? All right, I appreciate you rolling with the punches and that. Chat. I appreciate you, baby, and that super sticker. All right. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. Somebody show me love in the last 2 days. Shit. Man, but anyway, so besides that, Shakur said thanks for the live KQ. Man, hey man, appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir, thank you. All right, very nice of you, brother. That's very nice of you. All right, but OG, I watched the fight. Turki looked mad and said, "Oh yeah, I spoke about that earlier and yesterday. Turki was mad. He was very upset. And when he got in the ring, he was very upset too. Remember when he hugged Terrence Crawford? He didn't want to hug him. He didn't want to hug him. You know how Terrence fell in his arm and shit? All you had to do was Terrence look up and look in his face. He didn't want to do that. He didn't want to do that. No. Then Adrien Broner, he was in the dressing room, and this is why a lot of people don't like Terrence Crawford. You know, and he kind of stuck it in Adrien Broner's face, which he probably should have, because Adrien Broner do talk a lot of shit. I guess I would have did too, you know. But you know, he stuck it in his face, you know, like a 999, you know. Anyway, let me keep moving, y'all. All right, I'm getting behind like I did yesterday. All right, but now, Tim, like I said, he believes Shakur Stevenson is going to be basically the king of boxing. Now, I don't know what gave him that idea. Terrence got a bad attitude. He got a lot of secrets. Now, I know the attitude he do, but I don't know about the secrets. I know he has a daughter out of his regular wife and kids, and I didn't know this, that he been raising her with them for the last 3 years. I think 3 or 4 years. Man, that's nice to her, ain't it? Shit, man. So I mean, he take care of responsibilities. He made her, and his so-called wife accepted her. So what can you do? You know? So I mean, he's taking care of his kids, like a man should. So I can't hit him for that, man. I can't. Nah. But anyway, but Shakur Stevenson, and we talking about Lopez. All right. All right. No, I'm not slandering. H-Town. I'm not trying to slander, nothing like that. I think that's a good thing. I do. That's his, I mean, sure, outside his regular, I don't know if they married or not. I'd say his wife, okay? That's a good thing, though, that he's taking care of his responsibility. Matter of fact, he moved her in. So there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. He's taking care of her. His job is not to take care of the mama. His job is to take care of the woman, the daughter. And that's what he's doing. Common law wife, okay. After 10 years here in Chicago, you're legally married. Shit. If y'all stand together after 10 years. So, no, I mean, yeah, that's why I say, people say slandering, yeah, it's the truth, But anyway, let me keep going here. All right. Now, not you, OG. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. Okay, my fault. Okay, my fault. Now, Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. Now, PBC is gonna put this fight on. Yeah, PBC is gonna put this fight on because Teofimo Lopez wants to work with the PBC. He wants Al Haymon to represent him now. He wants Al Haymon because they both are free agents now. Now, Turki said, okay, I'll make the fight. And he's going to help make the fight. So, now, I don't know what Al's saying about this now. All right? Oh, no. Don't get me wrong on Killer Rain. Everybody, a lot of people love Bud Crawford now. Now, one thing about it is, he got Omaha. One thing about it, Omaha love him over there and out there, over there. They love him. They love him, man. So, no, don't get me wrong, But so Shakur and Lopez, they are working on a deal right now for a fight next year in 2026. And of course, PBC is going to be putting on the card. And of course, Turki okay with that. Eddie is okay with that. And now Tio, he wants to be a PBC fighter. Now, I don't know because he don't want to mess with Bob no more. He don't want to fuck with Eddie no more. Turki don't want to be bobbing no more. So I guess he'll go to, guess who? Al Haymon. Now, Al Haymon and PBC, they got some good cards coming. They got a lot of cards coming down the pipe. So you might want to check them out, because they got a lot of fights coming down the PBC card. Then you got the Manny Pacquiao possibly going to be fighting on that card in December. You got Keith Thurman. They going to be fighting, that card with Fondura. So, I mean, PBC doing their thing. PBC is doing their thing, so, and I ain't mad at them. I'm not mad at them at all. I mean, do you, Now, what you talking about? Nebraska? Where's Omaha? I never heard of it. Yeah, right. It's right next door to Iowa because I stayed there. Yeah, I was right across the bridge from Omaha. Yeah. So anyway, PBC is looking to do a lot of good things this year. Okay, and I'm talking about for the years out. So I mean, they got a fight in October. Okay, Al Haymon will put on the WBC 154 Fondor versus none other than Keith One Time Thurman. Okay, so that's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be on Prime. You got Manny Pacquiao. That fight gonna take place in December. Guess who? Against Rolly Romero. Right, Rolly Romero. All right, so let's see how that turn out. All right. So also, PBC is also looking to put on the Shakur and Lopez fight. All right. So PBC gonna be in charge of that on Amazon Prime. Cause remember, Top Rank is not involved in this. Cause Lopez is a free agent, they say. So and plus, Top Rank don't have a fan. They don't have a platform anymore. They don't have ESPN Plus. They don't have none of that anymore. So you gotta get in when you fit in with Top Rank, baby. But don't worry. I think Amazon Prime, I think they're gonna be their home base. I don't know. I could be wrong. But it is what it is, you know. Now, then you got Demetrius Andrade. Now, you know Demetrius Andrade got to talk a lot of shit. And you know he has a lot to say about that fight on Saturday night. He had a lot to say about it. He believes that that Canelo Alvarez has been declining for years. And of course, Canelo wouldn't fight the tough guys, the big guys, the guys that he think he might have trouble with. And of course, like him, David Benavidez, a lot of good fighters, the Charlos, but he fought the later Charlo, Jamel. He didn't fight the 160 Charlo, you know. Yeah, PBC card. Okay, he said, OJ, when is the PBC card with you versus man, Ricky, that what you had to ask me, man. We really gonna talk about that raccoon right now? Boo Boo better go sit on a pot somewhere. Yeah, Boo Boo, you know, his career is through basically too. Okay. Now he's talking about he'll knock out Canelo now. He saw what Bud Crawford did. So he said, man, listen, I can knock him out if Bud can do that. So this is Demetrius Andrade. He was on Punk Drunk Boxing. I think that's the name, Punk Drunk. Yeah, Punk Drunk Boxing. You know, you know I had to. I know. It's all good. And so now, so Demetrius Andrade, he's having a good time rolling around in this shit. You know, Canelo wasn't fighting nobodies. See, that's the thing, H-Town. You hit it right on the head. This is what everybody's starting to say now. I've been saying it, but now everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon now and saying, yeah, see, Canelo, he didn't fight nobody. He fought guys that was on their way out the door. He fought guys that wasn't really like John Ryder and you know, I mean, really? And then he was throwing guys a bone like Jaime McGill. Jaime McGill was young and up and coming. And, you know, he looked at him as like a little brother. He go this brother shit again, right? And, of course, you know, Jaime McGill, he wasn't throwing nothing hard. He wasn't getting him a big fight. He didn't want to rematch Bivol because Bivol whooped that ass once and he's going to whoop his ass again, you know? So he didn't want to rematch him. And listen, I don't think he should rematch Crawford. Because Crawford might do worse than he did the first time. So I mean, that's just my observation. I mean, what can Canelo do to beat Terence Crawford? That's my question. What can he do? What can he do different? If let's say they're running back again, all right? Now it's not carving stone that they're gonna do, but let's just say he's gonna run it back again. What can he do now? What would he do if he's running back with Terence Crawford? Because Terence Crawford gonna do the same shit with more confidence. But what would will he do? What can Eddie Reynoso come up with? What can he come up with? Because Canelo arms are a little bit too short to get on the inside, to get downstairs. If you try to throw a jab downstairs in the stern, the body, he gonna get countered by the right hook by Crawford. Because Canelo's not that fast. You see? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, H-Town. He would do worse than he did first time. Now, Creel, Jose, Chavez. Now, he said, OG, as long as Canelo don't get knocked out, he's still the cash cow. Well, yes. I still have to agree with you. He's still, the cash cow. He's still the face of boxing right now because he's still going to sell. Because one thing about it, his fan base, win, lose, or draw, they're going to still rock with him. I get that. But I'm asking you, what can he do different in a rematch? Anybody. And that's what I'm saying. Turkey. And Turkey and Dana White, you might well just don't rematch. Because now, unless you just want to give money away, go ahead and give the money away then, goddammit. Go ahead and give your money away. But David Benavidez ain't trying it. He don't want it. No. And of course, Bud and Bowman said, no, we ain't fighting David Benavidez. No, Yeah, we already took our chance with Canelo. We did good. We did great. All right. Now, we ain't going to stretch it now, goddammit. Because like Bud Crawford said, I might well go to goddamn heavyweight if I'm going to do that. So tell me. OG, he needs a toe-to-toe fight, guaranteed. Well, see, toe-to-toe, yeah. He probably knocked Crawford out with toe-to-toe, but Crawford ain't stupid. Crawford got in there, got out, and, stayed in there for a minute in the pocket and got out. We're going to go in there toe-to-toe with Canelo and stay there. That won't, and they want Bud to fight Houston next. Man, I know. Man, no. Man, listen. Bud ain't going to do that. He's just not going to do that. He's just not going to do that. Now, Bud did a great thing on Saturday, and now Turkey, he's worried, right? Turkey, he got to get them belts out of Crawford's hands. He wants them belts on TKO Promotions. Let's not act stupid here. Y'all know what Turkey wants. Y'all knew who he was rooting for. And yes, that's who he's rooting for, no other than Canelo Alvarez. And he don't want Bud to have them belts. Bud is 38. Bud ain't trying to stay here all day. If I'm Bud and you want to fight me, come to 168. Yeah, that too. Bud ain't going back down. Now, somebody heard some rumblings about 160. But no, So the Jake and Tank fight canceled. Who said that? I ain't heard nothing about that yet. Hold on. Oh no. Somebody said that? Let me see. I haven't heard nothing about that yet. Okay. Let me see what Knockout just did a video. Let me see what he's talking about.
MVP has decided to move the Tank Davis and Jake Paul fight out of the state of Georgia, and I think it's directly reflected on those comments, or directly due to, I should say, the comments made by that commissioner of the Georgia Athletic and Entertainment Commission.
They're moving and fight from Georgia.
Team, very arrogant. They want their way. You get to talking crazy. They say, okay, cool. We'll withdraw our request. Don't even worry about it. And now the fight is set to be staged somewhere else. I can't wait to see where they're going to have it at.
Okay. They moved the fight out of the state of Georgia. Okay. That's what they did. Okay. It's not canceled. They moved it out the state of Georgia because of that commissioner. Okay. He want to run shit, and stuff. And so, so I can't wait to see where they put it at. Vegas, that's cool. New York, that's cool. So Texas, that's cool. You know, so and so we'll see, we'll see. But that fight's a done deal. You know, it's a done deal. OG, you're right. Turkey is going low ball on Bud. Oh yeah, man. Oh man, please put in Chicago. Man, Chamberlain want to fight in Chicago for the longest, and I'm definitely there. I'm definitely there because we don't have a lot of big fights here. Everything's always on the West Coast, California, Las Vegas, stuff like that. That costs us an arm and leg just to fly there. You know, so. But I love to have it here in Iraq. You know, so. But anyway, let me keep going. I'm sitting up here talking like I'm at home and shit. Well, I am, but you know what I mean. All right, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. How many likes we got? All right, let me see for myself. Let me see for myself. Since y'all ain't give me no cash apps or nothing. All right, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. And I be working so hard, man. I don't get no love. Man. But love. Okay, sweetie. He's sweet. 63. Okay, man. Let's get the lights up, please. Let's get the lights up, please. All right, please. Can you do that for a brother? Okay, can you do that for a brother? All right, if you can. Okay, if you can. Don't worry about it. All right, yes, sir. He said Tank stated that his dream place to fight is Chicago too. OJ. Yeah, he always said that because of his relationship with the rappers here. Well, Dirk was his guy, but he in jail right now. So, but a lot of rappers come out of Chicago now, and he know a lot of them, you know, and he wants to, fight in Chicago, you know. So I think the reputation too, it kind of intrigues him, you know. I don't know, but if you're there, I'm there, no doubt about it. I'm there. So, and we got a big fight here. We got a United Center somewhere like that, or on the horizon out there, Rosemont. So, man, I'm there, baby. I am there. So, but anyway, OJ, who can Bud fight to make at least 50 million? David Benavides, he can make that much with 50 million, but I can't believe he getting $20 million. You know, yeah, Chicago had that weak Kenneth Center fight. Yeah, I didn't go to that fight, man. Kenneth Center, he's a good dude. He's a good fighter, you know, everything, but you know, he just, like Andrew Fonfara, he's here in Chicago, and no, he gave Adonis Stevenson a good run for his money, but now, so, but yeah, Dan Benavides is too big, yeah. I don't know. Now, let me speak on this, okay? I want to get behind. Well, I already been behind, all right? But I need to talk about Jaron Ennis, okay? Now, as you know, he has a fight coming up with Limo, okay? Now, Jaron Ennis, and look, don't hate, just appreciate my opinions, okay? I think he's been a very disappointing a fighter right now. Now, is this his fault or is it Eddie Hearn's fault? Because Adrien Broner should be way, way past where he at right now. For the IBO 154 belt. Man, shit, IBO. Man. Man, oh man. IBO 154 belt. Listen, Jaron Ennis, you really disappointed me, dude. And I rock with you. But there's no way Eddie Hearn is the best promoter in the world. Okay? Now I heard people saying that. There's no way. He lost a purse bid for his own fighter from the UK. Now, to a garbage. Yes, Isaiah. I don't know what Jaron is doing. I don't know what his father's doing. Bozy. I mean, he's quiet. He's laid back. He doesn't do a lot of interviews. Of course, he ain't no Bill Haney, of course. Bill, Bozy don't lie. Bill Haney do. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, man. What's going on, Jay Dixon? All right, I appreciate you, bro. All right, and a cash app. All right, I appreciate that $2 holler, baby. All right, yes, sir. All right, yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, but yeah. So, but anyway, I'm still in all. I'm very disappointed, man. I am. Hi, underscore solo. What's going on? Eddie doing boost like did boo boo. Thank you. I was about to say that. Yeah, he's doing the same damn thing. And that's disappointing, man. That's really disappointing. Yeah, it's real disappointing that that he's doing that to him, man. So, but I don't know what else. What's next for him. That's the thing about it. So okay, there we go. Yeah, so I don't know what Boost can do. I don't know how long that contract is. I think but 2 more years. 2 more years, something like that. But who is advising him? And that's the thing about it. Eddie only cares about UK fighters. Now, Ricky, okay, I hear what you're saying. But he had Dalton Smith in a purse bid and lost. Now, I do understand that fresh promotion, they had a little help. They are a company based in Puerto Rico. They had a little help from Netflix and Jake Paul, Mano Serrano, and stuff like that to get the job done. But still, they outbid Eddie Hearn. Now, how did they know exactly how much money Eddie was going to bid? Because they bid over him, but barely got over. But they got over. Now, how did they know that? How did they know the exact amount to bid over? Because nobody knows that unless Eddie or somebody on his team told them what they're going to bid. Because it's just a coincidence? No, it's not. Because you don't bid exactly a little bit over just to get over that threshold to beat him out on that first bid. Now they're having it in Puerto Rico. And, of course, it's going to be Matias and going to be like the A side there. He's at home. So, and we talking about Dalton Smith, and Eddie ain't shit either, man. I'm sorry to say, he's not. He's just got to be the worst promoter it is, and you're right. He don't build no fighters up. Look at Shakur. He's still an undercard fighter. He's an undercard fighter. Look at Devin Haney. He begged Turki to put him on a card to fight. And now him and Brian Norman, they're going to fight. They're not the headline. They're not the main event. But listen, that's another fight I want to say something about. Because one thing about Brian Norman, he is strong. Yeah, they say he can box. But I've been looking. I ain't seen nothing. I've seen a flat-footed Brian Norman walking his opponent down and letting go of these guns. I done seen a Brian Norman on his toes, sticking a jab. Because you know what that what Devin Haney's going to do? He's going to use all that ring, and then he's going to use a jab, then hold, because that PTSD is still in his head. Now, y'all don't want to believe it, but hey, he does got PTSD. Now, of course, we saw that in the Ramirez fight. Well, we're going to see it again. Trust me, y'all going to see again. Now, maybe he loosened up a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. But still, that fight, I would like to see Brian Norman get up on his toes and be competitive. And I'd like to see Devin Haney not run so much and move so much. But see, that's the thing with Turki. If he does do that, Turki ain't going to give him no more chances. Because, let's be honest, nobody want to deal with Bill Haney. It's not really Devin, it's Bill Haney. Because Devin comes with Bill Haney. It's a package goddamn deal. It's a package fucking deal, right? And a lot of people don't want that package, but they'll take what's inside the package, right? Which is Devin Haney. But everybody's so, and that's another, and here go another lie. They called Devin Haney face of boxing. And I like to choke when I heard that. You know, some people just get so carried away with this a win or two, or a belt or two, and then you know, can't nobody beat them. You know, really? Did Bud have a fight deal with Turki? No, I don't think. I just think he just had that one fight, agreed to fight Canelo, but Canelo had a full fight deal with Turki, Jose. So now, that's what I was saying. They had plans. They had plans for Canelo. And Bud, he's pretty much stepped in the way and fucked up the apple cart. Shit. That's what I say. Yeah. Yeah. So it is what it is. What's up, Tune? I 1-5. I 2-1, baby. Yes, sir. Yeah. Man, I know in first 12 fights, all his opponents had losing records. See, that's another thing. See, this is another thing I always say. You know, the undefeated fighters, don't look at their record. Look who they fought. Look who they fought. Because Brian Norman, like you say, he really ain't fought nobody. Now, he knocked out that dude. Yes, he did. But that dude wasn't even on his level. It was a tremendous knockout. Yes, it was. But if I ain't got no damn skills, then of course he's going to knock me out. You know, so sometimes a lot of these fighters are being masked. In other words, they don't show the whole package, right? So, OJ, Canelo was supposed to fight Shiraz next if he won. Yes. Yes. That's what I was saying. He had a deal. He said, this Shiraz said this. Shiraz said, I'm going to sit ringside, and then I'm going to walk up in the ring and face off with the winner, who he thought was going to be Canelo, who they thought was going to be Canelo. But did he get in the ring? No, he did not. Right? No, he did not, because he's not trying to fight Bud. Now, what's surprising is he said Monday that he still want to fight Canelo. He still want to fight him. Now, what for? I don't know. Is he still marketable? Hell yeah, he's still marketable. He's still marketable. He's still young. He still got over 80-something fights. And how many losses? 3, 4? That's still good. Look at the record. Look at his record. So he's still that guy. He still got 3 losses and 80-something fights? Shit. You know, as a whole, you know, I forget how many wins he got. You know? So yeah, I mean, listen, these guys gotta get off their ass and fight. Do you know how much talent is out there right now? We can't wait on Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason is developing. Yes, he is. But we can't put him in there with them big hitters like Jaron Ennis and somebody like that, because he ain't at that weight. Shakur Simpson moving up to 140. He moving up to 140 to fight Tio. You think he'll come back down to fight Tank? No. Then how you gonna be the best king of boxing if you don't fight Gervonta Davis? Huh? That was just irks me sometimes. That was just confusing me some goddamn time. You know, nobody ain't honest with themselves. You know, now, you know damn well, Shakur, that you go up there and fight Tio and win. You know, why would you come back down? Just to fight Tank, well, a fight that you probably won't get. So Stephen Espinosa told your ass, we offered y'all the fight, And y'all said no. Well, he didn't say no. Bob Aaron, Top Rank, said no. Damn. That was Steve Manfinosa said on the Sway Show. So Tank don't even want to fight Shakur. No, he don't want to fight him. He don't want to fight because he think it's gonna be a boring fight. He think he's going to chase him. That type of shit. So I mean, and this what makes fighters not likable. And this is what I'm trying to say about Tim Bradley. He can't be the king of boxing if you don't have that type of style. The style you have is works for you. It works for you, but it don't work for the fans, especially the casual fans. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, let me ask you this, okay? Now, we know what Crawford and Canelo did as far as attendance. We know what Jake Paul did as far as attendance. Jake Paul and Tyson. We know what Amanda Serrano did and Katie Taylor did as far as attendance. Well, what do you think Tank and Jake gonna do on an exhibition? Not a real fight, an exhibition fight. Do you think they will sell out a real fight? Yeah, I think so. I think they will beat out Terence Crawford and Canelo. Because everybody's gonna be curious. Everybody's gonna be wondering how that gonna go, how that gonna look, And so that's the thing. That's the thing. So but we'll see. Yeah, OG does Crawford style cross over to casual. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. A lot of casual fans like just outside the ring, they don't like him. That's all. So but his style, he let his hands go, and he's a good fighter. So I think Masvidal, he didn't look so good in that fight because he was coming up in weight. Maybe that could be a possibility. So. So, but yeah. But yeah, I just wonder what Tank in an exhibition will he do well? So now, as I sum this up before I get out of here, Tank, the face of boxing, no chance not to face of boxing. I'm not hating. I'm not slandering him or nothing like that. Those just are the facts. In my opinion, the face of boxing means that, you're putting bucks in the seats. You're doing this, you're doing that. You're selling, you're doing great at the ticket sale every time you fight. The face of boxing is not just one fight. You got to do that on multiple fights. That's what I look at. Yeah. Of course, they're gonna be mad at me. I don't give a shit. Man, what's up, Mr. P? Garcia, baby? What's going on? All right, Beaver. Yes, Beaver. Puerto Rico, baby. All right, what's happening with you? All right, good to see you, man. Viva America, USA. Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, they're going to be mad at me, Jose. Yes, I know. They're always going to be mad at me. They're always mad at me. But, see, you got to keep it honest, though. I'm going to keep it honest. I'm not going to lie. I ain't hating. These are the facts. And now, as soon as Bud Crawford do that on a consistent basis, as far as fan-friendly and far as busting the gate down and doing all kind, come on. See, and I told him don't do that. Don't sit there and act like he's Superman now. Now, Oh yeah, he was a bad boy. Saying that I give him all the credit, this and that. But face of boxing, that's the business side of boxing. That's what a lot of people don't know about. In order for you to get accordingly your purse, they look at what you did last fight. And then the last fight before that. That's how they determine what you're going to get. You know? And that's important. But you don't do that. He don't bust the sales out. You don't sell out like that. And his own promoter tell you that. Used to be promoter, rather. So it is what it is. You know? So if they got a problem with it, I tell them too. And look it up. What pay-per-view has Bud ever fought for or in? But one, maybe one. I mean, come on. Every time Canelo fought, every time Tank fought, it was on pay-per-view. Yeah, and Tank, he busted a record at the Barclays Center. I mean, come on. I mean, it's a no-brainer. No, it's a no-brainer. But see, I'm not a Bud hugger like that. Okay? So the truth is I'm hating. That's the truth, you know. But hey, that's all I got, y'all, man, for the day. All right? That's all I got for the day. Okay? Ain't nothing happened, man. So I appreciate everybody. All right, coming in. All right. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. All right. And with that, man, that's all I got for y'all. Keep your head on a swivel. All right. And I will see you all tomorrow. All right. Tomorrow or Friday. All right. So with that, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day. And keep on living it up. Oh!
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.